Dear children, today I am going to explain about digestion of food. Turn to page 143 in your textbook. There you can find this lesson. From this note, I am going to explain briefly about human digestive system, digestion in the buccal cavity, and digestion in the stomach. As this is a lengthy lesson, rest of the parts will be discussed in the next BPLs. Digestion of food. Energy is required for different biological processes that take place in human body. Energy is obtained through food that we take into the body. These food contain nutrients such as carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. Carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins are complex organic molecules that do not dissolve in water. These compounds cannot be absorbed into the human body. Therefore, they should be broken down into small particles. The definition of digestion is the process by which the complex organic compounds are converted into simple organic products to be absorbed into the human body. The food digestion takes place in two processes, namely mechanical and chemical processes. During mechanical process, the physical nature of the food is changed. For an example, breaking down of food into small pieces by teeth inside mouth. During chemical process, the insoluble complex compounds are broken down into simple molecules by the action of enzymes. For an example, starch is converted into maltose by ptyalin, oils, salivary amylase, enzyme inside mouth. There are some nutrients that can be used by the body without any digestion, such as mineral salts, some vitamins, glucose, fructose, and galactose. You can refer to page number 143 to answer the question. Human digestive system. Human digestive system is a single tube that runs from mouth to anus. According to the requirement, the structure has changed at different places, and the glands that supply enzymes and other substances connect at different sites. The functions that take place in the digestive system are food digestion, absorption of digested end products, and removal of undigested materials from the body. Now, click on this YouTube video clip to identify the parts of the human digestive system. You can also refer page number 144 in your textbook to get further knowledge. To complete these blank spaces, you can refer the same page in your textbook, that is page number 144. Now, let us focus on to the digestion in the buccal cavity. To get the basic idea of the buccal cavity, please read the page 145 in your textbook. 3 salivary glands are present in the buccal cavity, and these secrete saliva, and the tongue helps in identification of taste, mixing of food with saliva, and swallowing. The ptyalin enzyme acts on starch in digestion of food. Starch will be partially digested into maltose. Digestion of food is started in the mouth. When rice or bread is chewed for some time, starch is digested into maltose. As maltose is sweet, we sense the sweet taste. Initially, digested food is formed into a bolus and pushed to the posterior part of the buccal cavity. Next, food is pushed into the pharynx. Pharynx is a common area to both respiratory and digestive system. When food enters to the pharynx, respiratory tract is blocked by epiglottis. Esophagus is a constricted tube. As esophagus is a muscular structure, due to contractions and relaxations of its wall, the peristaltic movements appear as waves. These peristaltic movements provide the force to propel the bolus forward. Then food is moved into stomach by peristaltic movements. Now click on this YouTube video to get further knowledge on the digestion of buccal cavity. Digestion in the stomach. Click on this YouTube video to get further knowledge about how does the stomach work. The stomach is a muscular sac-like organ. Due to the peristaltic activity of muscles in the stomach wall, the food is broken down and mixed well into a chyme. Several secretions ooze out into the stomach. It is collectively called the gastric juice. The gastric juice contains mainly hydrochloric acid and pepsin enzyme. Hydrochloric activates pepsin and pepsin starts the protein digestion to produce polypeptides. Chyme containing partially digested proteins, digested and undigested carbohydrates, undigested lipids, water, minerals and vitamins are released into the proximal part of small intestine. So dear children, this is the end of the digestion lesson part 1. From the next lesson, we will discuss more about digestion of food in the other organs of the system. You can see the relevant YouTube video clips given in the tute. And to answer the given questions, you can refer your textbook as well. See you again. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Bye.